Good morning. Saturday morning, March 1st. I think it's March 1st. Yeah, it's March 1st. There was only 28 days in February this year. And I'm having coffee. What are we doing today? I don't know. I do know I need to stay away from the news. Holy cow. No, I think that this last week, yesterday in particular, qualifies for a holy shit, the world. So, yeah. I need to not be doom scrolling. But I want to do something fun. It's going to rain again. Oh, there's Sroufe. Of course, she was sleeping on my bed until I started talking to myself, aka the camera. Yeah, she's mad at me for talking about her. Anyways, I wanted to go for a nice hike or something, but it's going to rain today. It's not a nice day, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I do need to get some groceries. What do I need? I need to get some xylitol. I'm going to go to the bulk barn for that. Some yogurt. Here's the kind I like. This Riviera brand is awesome. It's a Canadian brand and it's delicious. This is coconut milk, vegan yogurt. So we're going to get some more of that. You know what? I should get some more granola as well, because that's such a nice snack / breakfast. I'm going to I need some paper towels, some creamer. I'm really enjoying that Earth Zone coffee creamer. I switched from Silk to Earth Zone because Earth Zone's Canadian. I need to get some more lion's mane mushroom supplement. I take this for my brain. Now, I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist or a herbologist or anything like that. I'm just somebody who does her own sort of study on this stuff, is really actually interested and fascinated in naturopathic remedies. I've seen a naturopath multiple times. And if you don't know, my mom died with Alzheimer's. And so it's my goal to keep my brain as sharp as possible. And I have found, since taking these, I take this in the morning as I sit down at my desk to start working. And I take 3 of these capsules. 2 on a regular day, 3 if it's going to be a heavy day, stressful day. And this has improved my focus so much. I really can't say enough about it. It's a mushroom, lion's mane mushroom. And this company here, this Purana, is a Canadian company. Obviously, these are vegan. And which means that there's no gelatin in the capsule that holds the mushroom, in case you're wondering what that means. So, yeah, I need to pick up more of these. I've only got about 1 or 2 days left, and I swear by these. I often will also buy the turkey tail mushroom supplement as well and take one of those along with this. And the turkey tail is immune boosting, which not a bad thing in this day and age. So I always take this in the morning on a work day. I don't usually take it on a weekend because I'm not doing anything stressful. You know what else I take? I also take a B12 supplement. You know what? I have this one and I don't know where it's from. Oh, I can't read that. Why do they got to make this so small? Canada. Yay! So I take this Garden Life, My Kind Organics B12 spray. I always do a couple of these under my tongue, taking it sublingually under your tongue. Just helps it get into your bloodstream faster. And not taking a capsule means that it doesn't have to get so much of what you take in a capsule with the B12. I don't know if it's with other supplements, but with the B12, gets destroyed through the digestion process. So not as much of it gets into your system, which is why the sprays are so nice. And then I take a vitamin D. This Jameson is a Canadian brand. And these are 2,500 IU capsules. And I take 2 of these. And that is at the direction of my medical doctor, not my naturopathic doctor. My medical doctor years ago told me to start taking 4,000 to 5,000 IUs a day, because Canadians and anyone who lives this far north in a climate where sun does not happen every day, and even when it does, you're not out in the sun with enough skin exposed to get enough vitamin D, because of course being outside in the sun with skin exposed is bad for your skin. Anyways, so I take a vitamin D supplement. And those are the three things that I do on a regular basis. I will sometimes take an omega-3 supplement that's made from algae, but I also use hemp hearts and flaxseed a lot, and those are excellent sources of good omegas. So I don't take that all that often. I will take extra vitamin D when I'm feeling sick or starting to feel sick, or people around me are sick. But I eat a lot of oranges and citrus in general, and peppers, red and yellow peppers have a lot of vitamin D. No, vitamin C, that's it, in them. So it's always best to try and get your, all your vitamins and minerals from natural sources, food. But you can't always do that. Again, vitamin D. A lot of products, including dairy milk, and I don't know about non-dairy milk, get vitamin D added. Did non-dairy milk do that? Are they quote-unquote fortified? Oops. So I'm looking at my oat milk here, and it's got vitamin D, vitamin A, D, riboflavin, B12, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, calcium, 300 milligrams of calcium, potassium. So, oats, right? And of course, they probably fortify this because they usually do with milks and milk products. Anyhow, like I say, it's always best to try and get it naturally, but most of us don't. For those of you in the comments, there's always one who pops up and says, well, I get my B12 from animals. 99% of the B12 supplement that is created in this world, produced, is fed to animals, injected in animals, or fed to them in their feed. So I'm just cutting out the middle moo, as Dr. Greger says, and taking my B12 naturally. B12 it's an organism, a microorganism in soil. And when we farmed naturally, when we grew our own food and we washed our produce, there was usually enough left on our produce to be enough for us, because we don't produce our own B12. Other animals do, but humans don't. And so, when people and or animals ate plants from the ground, they were getting that B12 from that microorganism on the plants. So you have to take it. The majority of Canadians, the majority of people around the world, I would guess, are B12 deficient, whether you eat animals or not, because there's not enough in the meat products that a meat eater eats to give them enough B12. And so the majority of B12 supplements are sold to non-vegans. In fact, for anybody who comments that vegans take a lot of supplements, I don't know about you, but when I go into a vitamin warehouse or GNC or something like that, these vitamin places, the majority of people in there are not vegans. They're bodybuilders, they're regular omnivores or meat eaters. Because people are deficient, because the food that we eat nowadays is not as good as it used to be. So anyways, that's my rant. But I am going to get some more of the lion's mane, probably the turkey tail. So that's something I need. And, oh yeah, cat litter. See, here's my dilemma. And as soon as I start talking about cat litter, Sophie's in her cat box, digging around. Okay, there she is. She's just popped out. So cat litter. For Sophie, I have been buying, for years and years now, I have been buying a brand that is made from crushed walnut shells. And I always thought that was a great product for multiple reasons. First of all, I don't like clay cat litter. The dust is not good for a cat's lungs, and I always worried about that given how much she digs around in there. And I didn't like how gritty it was when she tracked it out of the litter box, because every cat tracks litter out of a litter box. And so I wanted something natural, and I found this walnut shell cat litter. I love the idea of the fact that it was made from a byproduct, right? Producers are growing walnuts for the meat, the walnut meat, and then these shells get used to make the litter. It's a great idea. It's biodegradable, it's compostable, it's awesome. Like, I can put her litter after I've scooped it into there's an area here where I am where he allows it to be put because it's compostable and it's biodegradable. So that's good. However, the company that I buy from is a U.S. company, and I'm not buying U.S. products if at all possible. So I have to find a solution for her litter. My neighbor uses corn cob litter. I did try it once. I wasn't that happy with how it clumped, but maybe that was just that brand. I'm going to try maybe the brand she buys. I've looked online, and there's a couple of companies, Canadian companies, that make cat litter from tofu. Not like the solid block that I would eat, but like the shell, the byproduct basically is used to make a litter, and it's clumping. So I'm gonna give that a try too. I'd have to order that. I'm gonna see what's in the shops, and so I'm gonna see what they've got for cat litter that is from a Canadian brand that isn't clay. So we'll see about that. That one's going to be the tough one, I think, to find. I think I'm also going to go into Cumberland. There's a museum there that I've been wanting to look at. It's such a pretty little place. And so I'm going to wander through there as well. I'll take you guys with me through the museum, and we'll see what we can find. So anyways, guys, can I have my brekkie? Oh, why do I keep saying that? Can I have my brekkie? My coffee first, then my breakfast, and then we're going to get going. I'm having a lazy day. I think it's because it's been a hell of a week. Work was good, though. I had some really, really nice feedback from a couple of clients that were kind enough to actually send that feedback to my manager, which was nice. You know, it's always good to have that. And then, of course, the happenings in the world have been really stressing me out. I'm trying not to. So, you know, that's one of the reasons to take this sort of stuff, right? To just try and let go of what you cannot control. Focus on the things you can. And that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to make a bagel and have another cup of coffee. It's proving to be a little difficult to find the entrance to this museum. But I think this is it. Aha! It's locked. Okay. Let's try the other entrance. Aha! The website said it was open today. All right, well, that says it's open. So I don't know if that means the museum's open or what. We're gonna find out. Success. We're in. Cumberland exists because it was a coal town. The first coal claims in Cumberland were developed by Union Coal in 1869. Coal mine. Birdies. I do know that Cumberland is known for its mountain bike trails. So if you like mountain biking, apparently world-class trails here, or course, whatever it's called. That was really interesting. It's not a big museum, it's quite small, and there's a lot of information on the Chinese and Japanese people that came to work in the mines and how they were treated. So that was really interesting as well, you know, and important. So yeah, it was good. It was really good. I'm glad that I went. So I'm gonna go home and have a cup of tea and unpack my groceries. And I'll check in with you guys when I get there. All right, how did I do? Pretty good, I think. Let me show you what I got. Okay, let's start with produce. I found a cauliflower from Mexico. Yay, that was good. And then I've got a cucumber and some green onions, and both from Canada, and some BC grown potatoes. So that was awesome. I despaired about being able to find lemons because they were all from the US, and there was a great big bag of lemons from, I think, Morocco. Morocco. But I did end up finding individual, like loose lemons from Morocco as well. So I got a couple of those because there's a recipe I'm going to be making with that. And then I did buy a bag of coleslaw. So for this week, my salads are going to be coleslaw and cucumber salad with some green onions in there, because that is a delicious recipe and I have it on the channel. So that's what's going to be there. With coleslaw, I usually shred in some extra carrots. But so that's that stuff. And then I found these veggie burgers from Big Mountain. I love this brand. They make excellent sausages, like smokies type things. But I've never tried these burgers, these veggie burgers. So I'm going to try these because they look delicious and the ingredients are nice. So we're going to have some of those this week. About some bagels, country harvest. And then I couldn't find, well, actually I could find that Nature's Path granola. But when I looked at the container, the company is Canadian, but the peanut butter granola that I was buying in small print says made in the US. Some of the products are fully Canadian, some aren't. I ended up buying some bulk granola to go with some Riviera yogurt. Now, I bought the oat-based one this time. I think I've tried this before. I usually buy the coconut one. They had them both, but I figured, I'll try the oat-based one. I'm pretty sure I like it. Couldn't find the same brand of Lion's Mane, but I bought this Purica brand because it's also Canadian, and then some more vitamin D because I'm almost out of that. I bought some barbecue sauce, this onion and whiskey barbecue sauce. It's really good. It's a little sweet though. These pure craft dressings are awesome, and this miso lime ginger one I'm going to put on the coleslaw. It's going to be delicious. And I bought some more creamer, Ursul creamer. And that is about it. Oh, right. So I did buy some sparkling water. Some Mandarin sparkling water from PC. And then shampoo. I went to the local refillery. The local refillery in Courtenay. And that's where I often get my dish soap. I just refill that container. Oops, can you see it? I just refill this container. And I had bought this mint conditioner and really liked it. So I ended up buying the shampoo. It's vegan and it is Canadian. You can refill those. You buy them at that local refillery. You can refill these, which is great. Now let's talk about cat litter. Cat litter was a challenge. Every brand I looked at was not Canadian. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to find anything. I am going to have to order online. But I did find this brand. Let me show you what it is. So I found this Cat It Go Natural brand of cat litter. It's clumping. It's pea husk cat litter. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about is this is vanilla scented. And they didn't have any non-scented. Apparently, it's not heavily scented. But I can take this back for a refund within 30 days, as long as I still have half of the container, so that won't be hard to do. I'm going to see how it goes, but we'll see. Like I say, it's really difficult to find a Canadian cat litter that isn't gravel. There's clay-based cat litters that are Canadian, but a natural one. I'm not sure why it's so hard to find these cat litters, these options for cat litters in the stores, but I'm sure that will change over time. I'm going to give this a try. And if it doesn't work, then I'll take it back and I will order online that other one, the tofu based, like the soybean husk based one. And we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm tired. I feel like having a nap, but it is 20 after 4, so it's a little late for a nap in the day. I have some tofu marinating in the fridge. I marinated it in the Szechuan peanut sauce. So I'm going to roast that. I'm gonna chop up the cauliflower into florets, toss it with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, maybe garlic salt or something like that, and roast this as well and make some rice. And that is what I'm having for dinner. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna have. I was awake really early today and I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm gonna do my best to sleep in tomorrow. So anyways, I think that was a productive shopping trip. Like I say, I got everything on my list and a few things that weren't on my list, but that, you know, I found. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are staying safe and sane in this world right now, because I think it's a bit of a challenge. Just remember, focus on the things you can control. Be kind to one another. I love you, and I'll see you next time.